Hey everyone, welcome to my Reflection 4 blog post, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the effects of technology and how it has on fitness, sleeping, and also weight loss. So I'm excited for you to listen in on what I have to say. And for our next slide, so the first article that I read about was about a Move Now, and it's a tiny little white, lightweight wearable device, exactly 15.1 grams. It's kind of like just like a Fitbit, but smaller, and it actually talks to you while you're running. So you can wear it on your wrist or around your ankle, and whatever you're doing. So like running, if you're running on the pavement and you slam down too hard, it'll say, "Hey, lighten up on your steps." So it kind of corrects your form, and it prevents you from your risk of injury, which I think is so cool because runners, I mean, they get shin splints, and I mean, when I go out and running, I sometimes kind of feel like my shins hurt and I'm pounding too hard. So it's awesome because it kind of just gives you a little signal and lets you know, okay, just lighten up on the next step. So like I said before, it coaches you through running, cycling, swimming, kind of like cardio fitness. It syncs right to your phone so you can track your progress and everything else. And it helps you beat your own personal time. So like if you're lagging a little bit on your run, it'll say, hey, like pick up the pace, let's go, we got to get a quicker time. So I think that's so cool. I'm actually kind of interested in purchasing one for myself just because this summer I want to start running a little more, and I do feel like I pound so hard when I run. So I think it's a great option for those who are kind of looking to just increase their endurance and kind of reducing their risk of injury. So for the next slide, and for the next article that I read about was Versus Virtual Fitness Trainer. So it's a part of an extra game, and it combines games and fitness. So you can choose between customized workouts, and I saw on another article that you can choose from the 21-day fix routines and exercises and like P90X, but also this virtual training center is seen in like gyms and fitness facilities and schools. And you can literally go up to the screen and tap what kind of workout that you want to do. So if you're looking to do some kind of like free weight cardio with some dumbbells and kettlebells, you can choose that kind of workout as well. So included in the monitor is a smart weight rack, and you can choose between what kind of dumbbells you want to do and a kettlebell, so you don't have to go to a different rack and choose the weight. You can literally choose it right off of the virtual screen that is holding the fitness trainer. So if you look at my blog post, there is a video that you can check out about the Versus Virtual Fitness Trainer, and it's honestly like so cool. I wish the gym that I went to had this, because it's, you literally, if you go to the gym and you feel like you don't know what to do, you can just go up to the fitness trainer and choose a workout, and it'll tell you exactly what to do. So like, say you want to do like a HIIT style workout, it'll come right up and tell you like what you need to do. So that's really cool. I found that so interesting, and I'm sure that these will be popping up in more gyms and fitness centers and health clubs in the near future, because they're honestly really, really cool. And you can do it with a partner too, so you can kind of make it like a competition against each other. So please check out that video, because I think you'll be really fascinated with that. And then for the next article that I read about was a Fitbit and sleeping. So many people kind of track their sleeping and their when they hit the REM cycle and how long they sleep for, and how much tossing and turning they did during the night. And researchers have found that these devices may not be measuring your sleeping accurately, so your Fitbit could necessarily be lying to you, which is kind of a disappointment, because I know so many people rely on the Fitbit for tracking their sleep. But it's really interesting, because there was within this article, the researcher did a study with someone who slept with their Fitbit on, and also a polysomnography, which is in a sleep lab, and they test like your sleeping movements and everything, and they found that your when you use your Fitbit, they over exaggerate on over-exaggerate on how much you wake up in the middle of the night, or how much you move in the middle of the night. So like in a Fitbit, it's an accelerometer, and it senses your movement. So like when you're sleeping, obviously you're going to toss and turn a little bit, but you could still be in like your REM sleep or in your deepest sleep. So it's not very accurate. So if you are looking to see how much you wake up in the middle of the night, like I would recommend going to a sleep lab if you have the means and funds to do that. And if you don't care, then just continue to use your Fitbit and know that it just is kind of over tracking your sleep patterns and the movements. So for my next article on my blog post, it's about a Maestro rechargeable system, and I found this article to be very interesting. So in 2007, the FDA approved the first weight loss charging device that uses intermittent bursts of electrical current to the vagus nerve and disrupts the signals that promote the stomach to like when you're hungry, your stomach is relaxed and expands for the preparation of consuming food. So that's when we feel hungry. So this device makes it so it sends these electrical signals and allows you to not feel this hunger anymore. So they did a study on this, and those who received the Maestro device lost a quarter of their excess weight. And this is for obviously obese, seriously clinically like obese people who are having a difficult time losing weight. But the statistics that really stood out to me in this article was 52.5% of patients lost 20% of their excess weight, which is it's really astonishing to see that like people who struggle with this could actually, like, there might be a way to reach the obesity epidemic and kind of start doing something other than, I mean, obviously you're going to have to continue to eat well and diet and change your lifestyle, but this could just be a way to help so many people with losing weight. So I'm sure in the near future we'll be seeing more about this device and what it can do for us and the obesity epidemic. So this is all on my blog post. This just kind of reiterates me going through the articles of like what I learned and what I found really interesting, and you can read more about these articles and my opinion in my blog post. So I just wanted to say thank you for listening to my video and on my reflection, and make sure you check out my blog post. It's on Weebly, my website, which is on Wix, my Twitter, and my Flipboard. Thank you so much for listening.